Hey, before we get started on this week's episode, I want to just show you a little trick. If you like listening to tunes on the road or in the subway or when you're commuting, whatever, and you reach inside your bag or pocket and pull out the earbuds and well, they kind of look like this. It's just a big old mess, and by the time you get this thing undone, you'll be at your destination. I'm going to show you a little trick here. This will keep them from getting tangled. So, first off, grab your favorite pair of earbuds and make sure if there's a little clip at the end, slide that right towards the earbud and use it to clip the two earbuds together like that. Okay? Next thing you're going to do, stretch it out. Fold it in half. Fold it in half again. There you go. Tie a nice loose knot. Just a basic knot like that. Give it a light snug. There you go. This will not come undone. You put it in your pocket whenever you reach in, you want to listen to some tunes, you just undo the knot, and there you go. You are ready for action. Now, you want to see something else that's really cool? I'm going to show you 6 steps to creating a marketing campaign that actually works. Coming up next. A good Mark TV morning. We are out of the studio and in the backyard today, and I want to share with you 2 stories, and we'll try to pull something out of that and turn it into a lesson that we can apply for our businesses. So first off, I get an email the other day from Nissan, the manufacturer of my car, and in it is this promotion. Yeah, here's the email right here. In it is a promotion where you spend $300 on accessories and they'll give you $300 in accessories. Now, I think this is a fantastic campaign because essentially it's a 50% off sale. But I like the way they package it to basically say, hey, you buy something and we're going to give you something equal for free. Very, very innovative, very cool. It's kind of got that sexy marketing appeal to it, which I like. So I call up the dealer and I say, hey, you know what, I'd like to take advantage of this deal, to which the response is that they have absolutely no clue what I'm talking about. They know nothing of the campaign, nothing of the promotion or the email or anything. So I'm told that I would need to print out the email and bring it in and show it to them, which is a big no-no. It's not up to the consumer or the customer to have to prove that a promotion exists. The manufacturer, the dealer, the retailer, the business, whoever it is that's putting on this promotion should know about it, right? Makes sense. The second story I want to share with you is I was at TD this morning, my bank, and in there was this really cool display, here it is, where you could win 15,000 Aeroplan miles. How cool is that? And they got this little suitcase here, and the suitcase, I grabbed some here, is full of these little mock tickets for different cities around the world. We got Tokyo, Barcelona, Hawaii, and on each one is you'll see there a little QR code. I didn't think people used QR codes anymore, but TD still feels that they are kind of cool. So let's just grab the Tokyo one here, for example. So I grab one of these and there's a QR code. So I take my phone as I'm standing in line at the bank and I scan the QR code, which I'm going to do right here for you now. All right. So I'm going to hold it up and scan it, and this is what I get. I don't know if you can see that or not. It just says sales 3. There you go. That's what it says. Now we can try this. Let's try the Hawaii one just to make sure it wasn't a dud or anything. So of the Hawaii one, I'm gonna scan this one here. There we go. And this one says, if you can see there, sales 6. So I think it's fair to say that from a technical perspective, this entire campaign was a huge flop because my engagement with the company has now been reduced to 0. That's it. It's done. I'm going to throw these tickets out. Not only did I not win anything, but I never even had a chance to win. And whatever they were hoping to get out of me, well, they're not going to get because, this discussion is over. Now you might be thinking, well, these things happen, whatever, but the fact is they shouldn't happen. And I want to share with you 6 tips so that when you create a campaign, it works. So let's jump right in. Tip number 1, you got to ask yourself, why are you doing this campaign? What do you want out of it? Do you want to increase sales, build awareness, increase your email list, whatever it is? You got to ask yourself why you're doing this. What's the purpose? What do you want to get out of it? Number 2, what's the draw? Now, if you're going to create this campaign, you got to bring people in. You got to make them want to participate. in the way of Nissan, you know, they had the sale. They had the sale. Their goal was to increase sales, and they did that. Their draw was to have this spend $300, get $300 in credits. For TD, the draw was to get you to scan the QR code. That was the draw. Number 3 is you got to design a process around the draw. Okay, there's actually steps involved in getting people to participate, and this is sort of a 2-step process. So number 1 is the marketing part of it, all right, where you just let the world know what you're doing. And for Nissan, it was through email. For TD Canada Trust, it was this setup they had, this sort of in-bank display. The technical part of it, again, for TD, would have been scanning the QR code, which didn't work. All right, you got to make sure that the technical aspect of whatever you're doing actually works. If people want to join your email list, or you're giving out some kind of free book or PDF or whatever it is, if people sign up and they get this free thing, it has to actually work. They need to get it, or else the whole thing's a flop. The next step is to do a dry run of the technical aspect, okay? Have somebody try it out, have somebody join your email list or scan your QR code or whatever it is to actually make sure everything works. And then once that's done, then do a sample run of the entire campaign. You don't have to send it to your whole list, or if you're doing it on a geographical basis, you don't have to cover an entire physical large area. You can just pick a little segment of the city or your local community or whatever, and do a dry run. And then finally, to measure the success of it, tweak it and then measure again. And this is crucial. You got to keep testing and keep measuring, because what you might find is, even though the technical aspect works, it's just not all coming together. People either aren't excited about the deal, or it's difficult for them to participate, or they just don't care. You might have to change the deal, change the offer, whatever it is. If you just follow these steps, take it slowly, take your time, plan it out, I guarantee you, you will have a campaign that works, as long as you follow that last step by tweaking, measuring, tweaking, and measuring again. So there you go. Some tips to help you create a campaign, which I hope will go a lot better for you than my fake ticket to Hawaii. So until next time, I'm Mark Gordon, and you've been watching Mark TV. Hey, it's me again. Let's keep this party going. All you have to do is respond down below in the comment section if you have any ideas for a show, or anything you like or dislike, or anything you want me to comment on, or whatever it is. Let's get that dialogue going, and of course, you know I will respond. And best of all, if you give me an idea for a show, I'm going to do a shout out for you online. That'll be like reaching potentially billions of people. Wow, how bad is that? And in the meantime, all you have to do is click subscribe down below, and I will let you know every time a new Mark TV episode goes live. So I will see you next time.